Shards galore! How many shards can you pick up on a monthly basis? Let's go find out. Hey there guys, it's Ryan Raids and welcome to the video. Guys, in today's video what we're going to be doing is doing an investigation into how many shards we can collect on a monthly basis. Plus anywhere else you can pick up shards if you're coming up short for whatever reason. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. So to start us off, we're going to be heading to the Demon Lord clan boss, as everyone would expect. So I've scoured the internet and YouTube looking for the averages for shard drop rates for these top 3 clan bosses. So Brutal, Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare. And we're talking about if you complete the top chest. So it's the Grandmaster chest for Brutal, it's the Ultimate chest for Nightmare, and it's a Transcendent chest for Ultra Nightmare. If you're completing all 3 of those on a daily basis, what the average shard drop rate is per month. So I've been going through the internet and I've gone through YouTube trying to find the averages for the drop rates for these shards. Let me just bring up my little notepad a minute. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, that's not right, it's not right, but I can only go with what the data there is out there. So this is the averages per month per shard for each of these clan bosses. So in Brutal, if you complete the top chest, you're expected to get on a monthly basis 2 Ancients, 1 Void, and 0 Sacreds. To be fair, I've never really paid attention to what's dropped out of Brutal. So that's what you're expected to get. From Nightmare clan boss, you're expected each month to get 14 Ancient shards, 2 Void shards, and 3 Sacred shards. Now that to me sounds a bit iffy, because I cannot remember ever a time 3 Sacreds have dropped out of Nightmare clan boss. But you know, that's apparently what we should be getting on a monthly basis on an average scale.
Hold up there guys, click the link in the description right now to get the epic champion Uugo for free, as well as 2 more amazing free epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps you need to follow. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Here we go. You'll find Uugo here, as well as Tagoar and Rector Drath as you level out your account. If you've been watching the free-to-play series that I've been involved in, you'll know how good these epics really are. Then use the promo code SUPREME6 to get yourself a crazy Void Legendary in Supreme Gaelic. So get yourself an amazing start in Raid Shadow Legends by clicking on the link and following the steps.
Then in Ultra Nightmare, we should be getting 30 Ancient shards per month, 11 Voids, and 8 Sacreds. So I think the 8 Sacreds is probably about right, because I do notice my Sacreds chunk up quite a bit month on month if I do my clan boss every day. So I think what I'm going to do on the 1st of May, so it's like a fresh month, I'm going to like record everything I get from these top 3 clan bosses to see what it comes out to see if we hit these averages or if we do better or slightly worse. So the total shards we should be getting, if we hit all 3 of these clan bosses and get the top chests per month, we should be getting 48 Ancients, 14 Voids, and 11 Sacreds per month. This is just from clan boss alone. So that is a chunky bit of shards per month. So this is why completing clan boss is so important for like shard growth on your account. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about those numbers? Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I don't know. I'm a bit iffy about this Sacred shard on Nightmare. I've never paid attention to Brutal. The Ancients from Ultra Nightmare feel about right, 30-ish. I see them quite frequently. Sacreds, it feels like you go a little while without one and then you get like a little flurry. I'm not sure about Void, so I'm going to start recording this for a whole month on the 1st of May to see what happens. So we also get guaranteed monthly shards from the daily logins, but this will be completely dependent upon where you are. So if you're later game like me, you get 1 Ancient a month, 1 Void a month, and 1 Primal a month. But this is completely dependent on where you are in the game. So if you're in the 1st month, you're going to get 1, 2, 3 Ancients and 2 Voids. 2nd month, you get, what's that, 2, 3 Ancients and 2 Voids. 90 days in, you get, what, 1, 2 Ancients, 2 Voids, and a Sacred. So it just completely depends where you are in the game for your daily logins. So I did some quick maths, and up to the 270 day mark, you will get 20 Ancients, 12 Voids, and 3 Sacreds. And then after 271 days, like I said, you're guaranteed 1 Ancient, 1 Void, 1 primal every month. So that is how many you get as a whole for your daily login rewards. You will also get some guaranteed monthly shards pop-ups from the shop. So you'll get 4 ancient shards a month just from the shop. So this resets once a week for your 1 ancient shard. So you collect that. And then you also can get 5 ancient shards, I think it is, from just checking the market per month. I think it's 5 they give you a month in the market where you just buy them for silver. That gives you another 9 ancient shards per month just by checking the market and your shop. So the arena modes are also a good way to get monthly shard drops. So in normal arena or classic arena, whatever you want to call it, if you're in gold 5, you will get either 1 void shard or 1 ancient shard drop per week. Yeah, it is per week. So you could end up with, it's highly unlikely you'll get 4 voids. You could be really lucky, but you're most likely going to get 4 ancients per month. Or you could have 3 ancients, 1 void. I've seen a few voids pop in there while I've been paying attention, but I do see the ancients drop in as well. So you can get either a void or an ancient per week from your classic arena chest. I think it goes all the way down, but I think your chances just get lesser and lesser. So if you're in gold 5, either a void or an ancient shard per week. And in live arena, excluding like the rewards on the side, we're just talking guaranteed monthly shards. You can get up to 300 primal quartz. I'm not saying this is easy to do because you've got to win 35 lion arena battles to get this chest, but in a month you can get 300 primal quartz, which is 3 primal shards per month. So depends if you want to put in the work, but it's still a guaranteed 3 primal shards a month. And then also in your tag arena, in your bazaar, you get 1 ancient shard per week to buy with your gold bars, 1 void shard per week to buy your gold bars, and also a sacred shard per week to buy with your gold bars. So that is quite a few shards on a monthly basis you can pick up just from arena. So, but then again, it's dependent on whether how many of these gold bars at the top you've got. You know, I've even got enough there to buy a sacred, which is 30,000 gold bars, but top players, they have enough of these gold bars where they can buy every shard every week. Depends what level you're farming. It's all relevant to what stage your account is at. So yeah, that is, again, is a healthy income of shards on a monthly basis. So where else are we getting some monthly shards from? So the daily quest is another monthly income of shards. So on your weekly quests, you gain 1 ancient shard per week, which is 4 a month. And then if you complete your monthly quests, you do them every day, you get 1 void shard per month and 1 sacred shard a month as well. So that's 4 ancients, 1 void, 1 sacred on a monthly basis from just doing your daily tasks or quests, whatever you want to call them. Do we get any in advanced? No. So yeah, that's another income of a monthly shards to add to the list. The final place you can get monthly income of shards is Doom Tower. So in normal, I think you get 1, 2, 3 voids. You get 3 void shards on normal on a monthly basis. And then if you go into hard, and I know people are going to say, oh, you should be doing your hard before your normal, but my quest for Marius asked me to do a quest. That's why I'm doing normal first time round this time. What are we saying in here? We've got 1 void, 2 void, 3 voids, sacred, and a sacred. So if you complete Doom Tower on a monthly basis, you get 6 voids and 2 sacreds to add to your collection of shards on a monthly basis. So yeah, it's quite a few. It is quite a few. So make sure you're chipping away at Doom Tower and progressing as far as you can in this on a monthly basis, because there's plenty of shards to be picking up. So yeah, I think that is all the places where you get guaranteed monthly shards within the game. So I did a little maths and I've jotted down on my notepad how many shards you should get on a monthly basis. So the total shards, what you could get on a monthly basis, like guaranteed, 70 ancient shards, 29 void shards, 4 primal shards, and 18 sacred shards. However, this is completely dependent on where you are in the game. So I'd say for me, and then obviously it's a lot of RNG involved as well, but if we just go off the averages, I could get 11 sacreds from the clan bosses on average. I could get my 1 from my weekly or monthly quest, sorry. I could get the 2 from Doom Tower, but I wouldn't be able to get the 4 for the weekly drop in the bazaar. So I would probably, on average, could get about 14 sacred shards per month, guaranteed. Well, it's sort of guaranteed, depends on RNG with clan boss drops, but on average, this is what you should roughly get. So there are other shards you can pick up in the game, and we're going to go through these right now. Right then, the other place you can get shards is opening your wallet and going to buy a load of these packs. No, only joking, only joking. Top-ups. So the next place is your progression rewards, is you actually get shards as you progress through the game at certain levels. So you get a sacred there, a void there, and a sacred at level 100. So that's an extra couple of shards, just depending on where you are on these levels. So that's why I didn't put them in with guaranteed shards. So when I reach level 100, I'll get another sacred shard. You will then also get shards in your missions. So you get a sacred shard down the bottom there, you get a sacred shard in the Romantu one, and you get a sacred shard in the Marius one. Plus, you also get shards throughout. And I couldn't go back and look how many, I would have added them all up, but I couldn't go back and look how many shards you get per each section. Just depends where you are. So I'll get a void shard there, an ancient there, another void there, ancient voids. There's quite a few, look. An ancient, another void, primal. So this, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shards. 8 shards along there, and I've already done 28 of the missions already. So in the 32 missions left, there's 8 shards to pick up, and that's through every section. So you can bank quite a few shards coming along here, especially if you're early game and you're going through the Arbiter missions where they're a little bit easier. You can bank a load of shards coming through there. Another place, pop-ups, man. Another place is your challenges. If you haven't completed your challenges, like I've already completed them, but if you haven't completed your challenges, you can pick up sacred shards, void shards, and ancient shards. I can't remember the total throughout your challenges. So if you haven't done them already, go and knock them off as well. You can also pick up some shards from tournaments and events. There aren't any on at the moment with any shards in. I've just went through and looked at them all, but normally there are tournaments and events with ancients, and there is the odd void in some events as well. That's what, so you can collect some extra shards from there. Also in your clan shop, I can't remember how often it is, but I think there's a void shard what drops here. It's like 900 coins. Yeah, I think it definitely drops here, but I can't remember how often. Maybe, is it once a month or is it twice a month? I can't remember, but it definitely drops there. So that's another place you can get a couple of void shards as well. So the final places you can pick up a few extra shards is in gameplay. So campaign, you can pick up shards along the way if you haven't done so already. So normal, you get a void, hard, you get a sacred, brutal, you get a sacred, and then nightmare, you get a sacred as well. You then can also get shards by farming all the dungeons. And you actually get, I think it's like 0.5% chance for an ancient shard to drop every time you run a dungeon. So on your dungeon runs, you might end up with an ancient shard or two, depending on how many you do. You can get your few extra shards from there. Another place is faction wars. It's just depending on where you are on your reward scale. So you can get, so for example, if you're an early player, you can get 3 ancients. So you get 3 ancients. Next stage, you'll get like another 3 ancients and a void, 3 voids and an ancient there. So I just did the quick maths, and for completing the whole of faction wars, you get 7 ancients, 12 voids, and 5 sacreds for maxing out the rewards in faction wars. And the final place, we've done arena, we've done clan boss, we've done doom tower, is you don't get any in siege, is cursed city. You don't actually get any on the map. You get it in the chests. So normal, you don't get any, but if you're doing hard, you get 3 ancients, 2 voids, and 1 sacred for completing all the reward sections for Cursed City quests. Again, that's a couple of extra shards if you're this far along. So yeah, I think that is all the shards available to us in game. I don't think I've missed any. If I've missed any, let me know down in the comments where else you can pick up shards from. Anyway, that is everything for today's video. I hope this helps you to go track down some more shards. And that is everything from me, so I will catch you in the next one.